What's going on, guys? So today I'm out here at Colonia Del Rey RV in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to talk about what these stickers actually mean. Is it a benefit to see them? Does it actually provide any additional construction perks? Is there something that you get with an extended season camper that you don't get with one that's not rated for that? Let's take a moment and talk about that. First of all, I absolutely love this Columbus. The full body paint just is amazing. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I filmed this one twice. It's sold. I think the owners are going to be picking it up tomorrow, but that is absolutely gorgeous. Love full body paint. Now, back to the topic. So, what truly differentiates the construction of a unit like this Columbus from a unit like this Cardinal? In reality, not a heck of a lot. This one has a Four Seasons or extended camping sticker on the side of it. This one does not. What's the real difference? Well, there are some little differences, but not much. They're both wide body. They both have a drop frame. They both have an upgraded suspension and tire package. They both have two air conditioning systems. They're both whisper quiet air conditioning systems. The walls are roughly the same, 2 inches thick. They are pretty much the same material, except this one has a gel coat finish and this is a full body paint finish. They both have a Luan backer to them. They're not using Asdel in either one of these. And they both utilize a laminated constructed sidewall. So what makes this one a Four Seasons rated unit and this one not? Well, the fact is they're both Four Seasons rated. So just because you don't see a sticker on the side of an RV doesn't mean that it's not designed to be able to withstand all four seasons. Now, keeping that in mind, there are some really high-end units that are also full-time rated that do have significant construction perks. And you have to be able to differentiate between what are true construction perks and what are essentially industry standards. So when we talk about full-time rated versus Four Seasons, there are some differences. Now, something that may surprise you is that in this price category, you can get full-time rated and warranted fifth wheels. Absolutely. Montana is an example of that. Big Country is an example of that. They are rated and warranted for full-time use, which means if you plan on living in one, spending a year in one, you technically can have warranty coverage on components that some units may not provide warranty coverage on. Does it mean that they're constructed any different, though? No. And in some ways, they may actually have fewer perks than units that aren't warranted for full-time usage. Also, you may see stickers on some units that claim to have really long warranties. Like, for instance, this Heartland Big Country is a beautiful fifth wheel. It has a sticker right here on the side that says limited structural 3-year warranty. Does that make this RV any better than the Palomino Columbus or the Cardinal that we just saw? Absolutely not. From a construction perspective, they all share pretty much the same frame. At least they're manufactured by Lippert. They're all pretty much sharing a frame from the same manufacturer that's spec'd out for that specific floor plan. They all have the same hydraulic level up landing gear. They probably have the same residential refrigerator in all of them. They share very similar slide technologies. Schwintek up front, rack and pinion back here. The far back slide on this one is a cable driven slide, but for the most part, they're pretty much identical. Laminated sidewall. Whenever you look at the units and you are trying to differentiate between what makes one specifically different from another, oftentimes it comes down to small, finer details. How they build their cabinetry per se, or what they specifically do with their drawers. Are they slow closing drawers? Do they put higher end amenities inside of them? Do they have 3 air conditioning units, 2 air conditioning units? When you get past that $100,000 price point is when you start to see more construction perks come into play, like a triple boxed frame on the DRVs or 3-inch thick sidewalls, things like that. There are a few manufacturers that are under that price range that offer those features, but generally they don't offer all of them. They'll offer 1 or maybe 2 of those features. Now, when you look at things like whisper quiet air conditioning systems, those are offered on full-time rated units as well as Four Seasons rated units, as well as units that don't have any type of delineation information on the side of them of how long you're supposed to spend in them. But what I want you to get out of this video is that because you see those stickers on the side of units doesn't necessarily mean it's a better product. It just simply means that maybe a specific thing or specific components or specific amenities might be warranted for a longer period of time. Understanding that can save you a lot of headaches simply because you get a better idea of what you're getting into. And for the most part, if you're camping and you're out and about and you don't have access to a dealership or service center to fix some things, then having a longer warranty may not matter much. Sometimes having more of a roadside assistance or having an on-call service that can come out and do work on your RV is more important, especially if you're trying to get a problem fixed quickly. Dealer service also plays a huge part of that, how quickly and willing a dealership is to work on your unit if you have a problem. It really comes down to the fact that a lot of RV manufacturers don't cover the use of an RV for full-time or residential use by a consumer, which means if you plan on buying this fifth wheel right here to live in it, and it's going to be your full-time residence, then the manufacturer may not cover certain warranted items simply because they consider those items to be overused. Now, if you purchase a full-time rated fifth wheel, again, keep in mind, a full-time rated and a full-time warranted fifth wheel simply means that the very same component that might not be covered in one might be covered in that one. So for instance, a refrigerator or some other component related to the construction of the sidewall or the landing gear, whatever it might be covered under warranty for full-time living in one, whereas it's not going to be covered if that unit doesn't carry a full-time living warranty. Now, all that means at the very end of the day is how the unit might be handled if a problem occurs. If you end up having to fix the problems yourself, then it really doesn't matter. If you're not taking it back to a manufacturer to get it fixed, again, it really doesn't matter. Whenever you look at some of these RVs and they say 2 or 3 year warranty on it, just keep in mind, oftentimes the warranty simply covers the exact same component you might have on another unit or the exact same part, but they'll just cover it for an extended period of time. Now, some of this may seem obvious, but a lot of times people automatically assume just because an RV might carry a full-time rating, it obviously means that it's built better or that they've done something different to it, and that's not the case. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helps. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.